Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm smirking and smiling because I don't know if this is the right time for this Iranian official to claim what he just claimed. And that is, Iranian official says Tehran capable of building nuclear bomb. This article comes from National Review, today, Sunday, 17th, 2022. Iranian official says Tehran capable of building nuclear bomb. Well, I don't think that's the right time, but maybe he's paid by the people to say it. You know what people, right? So they can find a reason and point out, see, we told you so. So how about we do it first? Iran has the capability to make a nuclear bomb, but has not decided whether to build one, according to a new Al Jazeera report. And I'm quoting, "In a few days, we are able to enrich uranium up to 60%, and we can easily produce 90% enriched uranium. Iran has the technical means to produce a nuclear bomb, but there has been no decision by Iran to build one," said Kamal Karazi, a senior advisor to the Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei. Well, is this just, how should I put it? It's enough information to have an upper hand in the negotiations? Since I don't have any, actually. This is, hey, if you don't agree to some of our terms, we might just enrich it and get over with and build a bomb. In the meantime, the Israelis going to bomb us first. That's what's going to happen. Pinky promise. The advisor told Al Jazeera's Arabic service on Sunday that Iran will directly respond against Israel if its security is targeted. Nothing new here. Tehran has previously denied seeking nuclear weapons. It denies right now too. It just has said that it has the capability. It doesn't say we are intending on. He says no, we can, but we might be able, but the decision has not been made. It has claimed it is refining uranium for civilian energy use. Let's see what this guy said. "In a few days we are able to enrich uranium up to 60%. We were able. In a few days we were able to enrich uranium. In a few days we were. We are. We were. Okay, nevertheless, so it's not saying we are doing it right now, we are enriching it right now. It says we are able to enrich. And we can easily produce 90%. Iran has the technical means to produce a nuclear bomb. But there has been no decision. So they didn't decide to do it by Iran to build one. So what they say, we can do it if we want, but no decision was made to do it, to want it, obviously. And these guys say here, Tehran has previously denied seeking nuclear weapon. What's changed? Nothing, boy. Who the are the article? Brittany Silverstein, don't get me there. Hold me down. So Brittany Bernstein jumped from these guys, what they say, to what she thinks needs to be written down here. Tehran has previously denied, still denies, seeking nuclear weapons. It has claimed it is refining uranium for civilian energy uses. It does that. Nothing changed. In 2018, former President Donald Trump abandoned the 2015 Iran nuclear deal that said Tehran pulled back on its uranium enrichment in exchange for relief from economic sanctions. Iran began violating the pact's nuclear restrictions after a year of Trump's policy. Why? Because Trump, the United States, broke the treaty, the agreement. So when they broke the agreement, you're not bound by the agreement anymore, are you? So again, Brittany Bernstein tells us that Iran began violating it. No, it should start differently. Because President Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, decided to scrap toss it in the garbage, the agreement they signed as a country they were bound by, then they say, you know what, then if you did that and you're outside, I'm outside too. That's how it is, Bernstein. That's how you write an article, Bernstein. Unless you have an agenda, and I think you do, more than one. Iran began blah, 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 Trump policy. Tehran previously said its violations are reversible if the U.S. lifts sanctions and rejoins the agreement, though indirect talks between the U.S. and Iran have stalled since March. The new report comes days after President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid signed a joint declaration vowing to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. Iran said it's not, Biden of the United States said, it's enough just to talk to them and, negotiate and discuss. The other one said, no, that's not good. That's not going to work unless the shadow of war is cast upon Iran. And this is where they disagreed. So now obviously we make the case for saying, hey, you see, United States, your negotiation, your debating skills suck, didn't work. So plan B, the one that we said, right, Bernstein? Right, Emil. There you go. So it says here that the United States stressed the integral to the pledge is the commitment never to allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon, and that it is prepared to use all elements of its national power to ensure that outcome, said the statement signed during Biden's trip to Israel on Thursday. The only way to stop a nuclear Iran is if Iran knows the free world would use force, Lapid, the prime minister of the Jewish state. Did I score points? I did. So, brown nose. So, there you go. The free world would use force. So that's where they try to push it. These are crazy. Biden said he believes diplomacy is the best way to prevent Iran from building nuclear weapons. However, he said last week that if he was open to using force to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapons as a last resort. So he would be as a last resort. It seems like we're there already. Those guys are building it as we speak. They already enriched it to 60% and they already reached the 90 whatever quantity they need. Let's go. Get the F-35s up and the rockets and the atomic bombs ready. My God. The president said preventing Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons is a vital security interest for Israel and the United States, and I would add for the rest of the world as well. The president said preventing Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons is a vital security interest for Israel. Okay, Israel has it's a country over there. It has its own policy. It's a sovereign state. It has this problem with Iran. The United States doesn't really have a problem with Iran unless it's Israel in between. So then he says here we add and the United States. How come? Well, because of they chant what they chant. They chant what they chant because the United States is the bully boy of that little state over there. Nevertheless, I would add for the rest of the world as well. Why? I never heard Iran saying bombarding Honduras or Guatemala or my friends, I don't know, in Zimbabwe or I don't know, Russia or anybody else but one country. And two, because the second one is the bully boy of the first one. Maybe if you discuss with the guys and you get an understanding and you don't use this, maybe look at North Korea. Any problems with anybody? They just say, just stay away from me. He's like a skunk. North Korea is like a skunk. Don't come near me. Stay with your things. I'm doing my little garbage can food and so on. But you guys leave me alone. If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to spray with some this and that and that. I have it. I don't use it. I don't come towards you. If you see the skunk doesn't attack you unless it's threatened. You come near him, he's going to turn around and give you a little fart. So, this is going to be the next thing. Israel will push with all its Bernsteins and Zelenskys and all these guys to create a state of, desperation. It's right now there. Remember, the next articles will be like this. Iran is 2 weeks from acquiring an atomic bomb. I will let you know when I have that article. Iran is 3 weeks. It's 2 days. It's 5 days past building a nuclear weapon. You're going to see that. Why? Because they did this before on numerous occasions already. Because it's phases. They try, Nothing happened because the United States doesn't bite it. For some reason, are afraid to step in. Then they go back again, and then again, oh, they're about 2 weeks to acquire a nuclear weapon, and again nothing happens because the United States doesn't bomb Iran. That's the goal, bomb Iran. This is the craziness. Do something, the defensive organization, defensive alliance, NATO. Do something, attack Iran. This is the attack. You see, there's going to be, you have to intervene. The world is at stake. Every other country is threatened by Iran. No, it's only one if it keeps, you know, it's too not complicated. It's too, I feel like throwing up when I talk about what's going on over there. And I feel like throwing up because people tell you straight in your face, this is it. And you say like, what are you talking about? Hey guys, this is green. And you say, what the? No, this is green. And you have to say it's green, because if you don't say it's green, you're anti-Emil. So you gotta say it's green. Because if you say it's black, you criticize Emil, anti-Emil. Not good, man. Not good. You should be more tolerant, flexible, and loving, and violin. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. Let me add something. Did you know that Richard Wagner, the German composer, the genius, yeah, he was a genius in music. He is banned, I think his music is banned in Israel. The Free State, the democracy. Is he still banned? Because I know he was. The only democracy in Middle East. The free, we have to defend. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.